and gay people are giving everyone COVID-19. That's the whole video, that's the tea. We could just end it here. It's gotten really crazy since my last update. The beginning of this month in May, someone went out clubbing.
Open up the safe, just got a lot to say.
He did some club hopping at 4 to 5 different clubs. He was COVID-19 positive. Basically, he gave it to a lot of people. So it's kind of a big deal right now. It's kind of all everyone's been talking about here. It's not also just clubs. And then just a little history on Itaewon. If you guys have never been to Korea, you don't really know too much about it. Itaewon is a really well-known multicultural neighborhood here in Korea. It's basically where a lot of foreigners go. The US Army base is there. So it's kind of been known as like a foreigner area. Because of that, as a foreign teacher here in Korea, it's made things a little bit more difficult for us. I want to caveat that Korea's current situation is much better still than a lot of countries. We have been social distancing pretty much for months. There's not been like strict mandates. And I will say, due to the past kind of like flattening of the line here in Korea, people are not really socially distancing very well, in my personal opinion. I go on Instagram and everyone I know in Korea is either having group dinners or they're going on vacations. Some of my students, they told me like over the weekend they went to Jeju Island, which is like literally, I'm like, guys, this is not social distancing. I am this close to getting an animal because I've just been alone in my house. I go outside to get groceries, or if I want to like get a coffee or something, I'll go outside. And I literally see hordes of people, foreigners and Koreans, just packed outside, especially on the weekend. It's crazy. And I live pretty close to Hongdae, so I see like tons of people out. And so it's definitely not just, you know, foreigners hanging out outside. It's definitely also Korean people. And also I'd like to point out that this virus was started, the second wave started because of a Korean person. I just think that it's really interesting the way that foreigners have been getting kind of attacked just because of the neighborhood it started in. What I mean is that a lot of foreign teachers who were maybe in the area, who went out to dinner or something, a lot of them have been getting fired because the school says they broke this like trust between them where they should have been social distancing and self-quarantining. Or a lot of them have been like threatened to be fired so that the school can like kind of leverage this incident to either pay them less or take away vacation days or blah blah, because they say like the teachers are commercially liable for any damages the school will have because it's like damaged the reputation of the school. Even if you weren't in the area in Itaewon, I've been seeing that a lot of teachers have been triple like kind of checked to make sure they weren't there, and also made to sign papers saying that they weren't out during those times. And a lot of it is to reassure the parents. I get it, but a lot of times what is most unfair about this is that the Korean staff aren't being asked to do the same. It's only the foreign teachers. So I feel like if you're gonna have a document saying we weren't in this area during this time, everyone at the school should be signing it, because again, viruses don't discriminate, so neither should we. I know a lot of schools, my friends included, have been asked to sign papers saying that they won't go to crowded neighborhoods, specifically Itaewon, Hongdae, or Gangnam.
Oppan Gangnam Style!
A lot of schools, I will say, have been fair and made everyone sign these papers, but I saw one contract that was floating around, and if you live in Korea, you've seen it because it's been on all the forums, but it was until like 2050, which is like, what? The other terrible thing that this is called here in Korea, and my heart really goes out to the LGBTQ community here in Korea. It's been really hard for them, I think, these past few weeks. It's because the person who spread this virus was club hopping at gay clubs, and he was clubbing in an area in Itaewon called Homo Hill. Korea is a first world country. It's very progressive in a lot of ways, but especially the older generations and even some younger generations, they're still very conservative in terms of their like human viewpoints, I guess. They've been taking this case as a way to blame the LGBTQ community and saying that they're the cause of this and that this is why like they're bad. And obviously that's not true, and people are dumb, and people are so stupid. Yeah, they've been using this as an excuse to kind of like bash the LGBTQ community. It's like it got to the point where it's like in Time and in CNN News. And a lot of people here in Korea are very much still in the closet to their families. They're really afraid to come out and speak out and like be who they are. They feel that if they go get tested, then people will find out and they will know that they were there, and then they won't be protected. That's really sad that you can't even feel comfortable enough to go get tested for a virus that could potentially kill you. Yeah, I don't know, it just makes me really sad. It makes me really upset that they have to kind of face that decision. There's not many openly LGBTQ friendly areas here in Korea, and if you're out in Korea, you'll notice there's not a lot of same-sex couples just out holding hands or like kissing each other. It's just not really a thing you see a lot here, and Homo Hill kind of gave them like a safe space. I do understand you probably shouldn't be clubbing, but again, everyone's been outside. Like literally people are outside. I don't know, it's so easy with this virus to play the blame game. My advice is just everyone stay safe, stay indoors as much as you can, socially distance. Anyways, I hope you guys are staying safe and staying healthy. I will see you in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!